Alright, so, Spike, let's actually continue talking about Supernatural while Ace is gone.
All right. I
Alright,
remember
so,
one investigation that I'd went on. There was a woman who was having a lot of issues with her kid. Her kid was waking up in the middle of the night to a very large guy standing at the foot of his bed,
hmm,
telling him to get a knife and do some very horrible things to his mom.
ooh,
And the mother didn't really believe him till she caught something on the nanny cam one night. I was like, because the boy was scared to death and he didn't want to hurt his mom at all. But this thing was relentless. And so she finally got a hold of us. And whenever I heard there was a kid involved, I was like, guys, I'll take some of the equipment and I'll go over there. I'll take a look at it. I set up a couple of static night vision cameras. And I'm sitting there with a couple of EVPs doing some EVP. I got a digital recorder. I'm doing a few other things. And I'm sitting there asking questions. And sure enough, about 1 o'clock, I hear something it takes 3 steps, just enough for it to go from the closet to the foot of the bed. I look at the foot of the bed and there it is, probably about 6.5, 7 foot tall, glaring right at me.
how did you felt?
I stood up and I walked right over to it and I go, what do you think you're doing here? You know you don't belong here. I saw its mouth moving really, really fast because, like you said, red eyes with pupils. And I'm sitting there and I'm staring this thing down. Its mouth is moving extremely fast and it's mumbling something in a very low, growling voice.
It was trying
I
to
thought,
intimidate you.
yeah, no. I sat there, I was like, are you going to speak to me or are you not going to speak to me? Say something. What do you think you're doing trying to get this kid to do some stuff? You know you don't belong. You know exactly where you belong. And it ain't here. The thing got real mad and couldn't really do anything. I had my crucifix on, so it couldn't really do a whole lot to me. And I'd been blessed before I walked into the house.
Yeah, it was most likely just a Category, 2 demon. Those ones are a nuisance.
I mean, it was a shadow person. It was a shadow person,
Yeah, but it had
and
demon intent. So it could have been a Category 2 demon, or just a full-blown Shadow People. Or
yeah,
Shadow Man.
but it was glaring daggers at me, and I'm like, I don't care. So I'll tell you what's going to happen. You're leaving, whether you want to or not. It did like the only. It was like someone turned on a light or turned off a light switch. The thing just literally disappeared right in front of my eyes. I
Because it
took
real.
that footage to the bishop of my church or the archbishop of my church. I showed him, and Rusty looked at it and he goes, "We need there tonight. We need to go now."
Yeah.
He just looked right at me and goes, "Spike, you mad fucking bastard. There are very few people in this world that I know that would go toe to toe with something like that. This is
I
why I
would
send
too.
you on these trips."
I would go off against that a type of demon like that anytime.
I just, whatever, you're threatening a woman and child, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But some bitch, that thing was pissed that I wasn't scared of it.
Yeah. Most demons would be. Like demons, they draw off the fear.
Yeah,
They gain their
and
power.
there was nothing for that thing to draw off me.
Once that you cut off their power, pretty much, they can't do nothing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it had a good bit of reserve power from the boy being terrified and the mom being terrified the night before, but for me, there was nothing.
Yeah.
It took four full exorcisms and a blessing to completely get rid of it.
Oh, yeah, that was a full-on demon.
Yeah, I'm well aware. Shadow people are demons. They're not ghosts. They're legit demons.
Yep. So potentially someone within the past within that house that actually performed either black magic or using a Ouija board.
I don't blame you. I mean, we all want.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get a hold of my priest or the archbishop of my church. We haven't really met in a while,
Hmm.
but I've been trying to get a hold of him to see if I could get this, see if I get Mary here blessed.
Yep, get a knife blessed would be a good thing. So in case if you were to
Well,
run
here's the
into a
thing. Here's the thing. Churches are not very liberal when it comes to blessing on weapons. In fact, they are extremely conservative on it.
but
Unless it is like a deacon's dagger. You know, whenever a deacon's ordained, they get a dagger, and the dagger winds up being blessed. They don't
yeah.
just bless any weapon. And I have to have a very, very good reason. Like, this is a survival knife. It is a carry knife. It's meant for self-defense, general survival and cooking. And I highly doubt that he will bless it for that reason because, it's a general knife. They don't like blessing general knives.
Yeah,
But it doesn't hurt to ask.
I'm looking for a knife made of complete silver. Like, I know it's gonna be pretty pricey and everything, but
It's gonna be brittle as fuck. It'll be easily dulled, hard to sharpen, keep an edge.
yeah. But I actually just want one completely made of silver.
You want to know something
Oh,
interesting?
Sure.
what's that?
I've got, um, I just brain farted.
Good
Like I said,
job.
I reload my own ammo,
Yeah.
and I've got it. Right now, I've got 10 rounds of nickel-plated 30-30 brass,
Okay.
and I'm gonna find 30-30 mold for the 170 grain.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pour pure silver into it and make silver bullets.
Ah,
No, no,
plan to
no,
hunt
no, no, no. Stop,
werewolves?
stop. I'm gonna stop you there. I'm gonna stop you there. Take a hollow point round, because silver is a very soft metal. It deforms very easily. The best thing and it is very inaccurate. What you want to do is you want to take a hollow point and pour molten silver into the hollow point itself. Let it harden inside that point and just use it. Just use a standard hollow point round. Make sure it's a deep weld hollow point round. Pour silver in the middle of it. There you go. You got a good accurate round that has silver for whatever monster hunting you may want to do. I have some like where's my here it is. This for example, if I was to take some silver and put it in this, I'd have a good all-purpose spiritual round.
Hmm.
That's what you want to do. You do not want to make a pure silver bullet because it is inaccurate. Anything past 30 feet, it's like shooting a smoothbore. I've tried. Trust me.
You were hunting a werewolf?
No, I was just target practicing and testing the myth on whether you could shoot something because anything within 30 feet is point blank range, and if it's supernatural, it'll get to you before you have a chance to draw, no matter how quick you are.
Yeah.
Just and silver melts at a very low temperature. Like you're looking at 500-600. I don't know. I think it's in between 500 to 800 degrees Fahrenheit. It'll melt, and you can just pour it into a standard hollow point round.
Silver melts at 1700 degrees Fahrenheit.
Well, it does. I thought it was, or is that gold? Is gold the softer of the two?
Mm, no. I know that there's a
Gold is
No, it's
1900.
aluminum. Aluminum melts that low. Aluminum is what melts that low. My bad.
Yeah, it's
But
alright.
just do that with silver, dude. Don't make a pure silver round. You're wasting the silver. You're better off just taking a hollow point and putting silver in it.
Alright.
Lead melts at 621.
What about aluminum? It's like aluminum melts at 700 or 800.
1200.
1200.
Oh.
I thought it was a lot lower than that.
At 600 Celsius, 1200 Fahrenheit.
Okay, well, fuck Celsius. I had it mixed in.
Yeah, it gets confusing at times.
But anyways, yeah, dude, just do that whenever it comes to silver ammo. It's inaccurate as shit. It's basically smooth bore.
Alright. Have you ever encountered like a Bigfoot or something? In a Spike during your travels?
No, never a Bigfoot. I've seen a couple of Wendigo
Oh, Wendigos? Hmm.
and a skinwalker. One
Oh,
skinwalker.
ooh, you're lucky to be alive. Wait, real quick, what was this skinwalker acting like? Like, was it acting like a feral animal, or was it skittish around you?
It it was too far away, dude. I was on top of a ridge. It was down in the valley. It just killed a deer and started eating the deer.
Oh, what about the Wendigo?
The Wendigo, it was just walking through a backyard. One of them was walking through a backyard. I could tell that I wasn't its target.
Wendigos usually
And
go after certain
other
things
one,
once in a while.
the other one was just giving me a warning to stay away.
Hmm.
It was just giving me a warning, like, this is my area, leave me alone. It didn't want any trouble. It was just, leave me alone, will you? I don't want to
Yeah.
fight, just fuck off, is what it was
Yeah.
telling me, basically.
Depending on the types of Wendigos and what regions they are in, and they usually would be more docile.
I'm in the Appalachian Mountains, so...
Yeah, they're more docile over there because it's not too frigid of an area. If it's too cold of an area, then they'll be more hostile. But the Appalachian Mountains, once in a while, is pretty warm, so they would be less hostile.
Yeah. Well,
But they can be really nice at times. They can actually help you out. Like some people always hear.
nah,
Some
the
people
only way they will help you is if they get something in return.
Yeah.
That's it. They're not helping jack fucking shit unless they get something they want in return.
Yeah, I know.
Unless you can offer them something, they'll leave you in the woods to fucking rot, and once you die, they'll just go and eat the body. Like, they won't kill you themselves, but they won't help you either.
Yeah.
And if you happen to die, it's a free meal to them.
Yeah, that's why there are some Algonquin Indians, or I can't pronounce their actual names, but they always told stories about Wendigos. They mostly tell the bad stuff, but there are some that actually tell some of the good stuff on Wendigos.
I mean, it's not that... It's very rare to actually get a good story about a Wendigo.
Yeah, like, there was one where he actually told me that he was actually lost in the woods and he was starving, and he saw a Wendigo just staring at him over the hill. A deer was running away, and he shot the deer. And he heard was eat. And then he saw the Wendigo hiding behind the tree, watching him.
Those
Cut the
things
deer.
move quick. Those things are quick. But yeah, the encounters that I had, the Skinwalker was down in the fucking valley and didn't know I existed at all. The other two were just one just didn't pay fuck all mind to me, and the other one was just like, "Hey, get out of my area."
Yeah.
Those were my experiences, and I prefer to leave them at that. I don't unless I can come across some ammunition that has I forgot what kind of ash it is. It's ash from a certain tree.
Yeah, but you also have to get blessed by a type of priest of the Algonquin Indians.
Or I just take some dragon's breath rounds in there. Those things fucking hate fire, dude. Like
Yeah, but
fire will kill one.
you have to aim for
Fire
the
will kill one
heart.
real quick.
You have to aim for the
I
heart
mean,
too.
yeah, I mean dragon's breath ammunition. You got some flechette. I mean, you got some pointy spikes in there that'll go straight through, damn near straight through stone and a wall of white phosphorus. Yeah, it's going to hit the heart.
I'll tell you a time that I was going out fishing, and like I was planning to go out catfishing, and I was right in the middle of the woods, and there was a hill, and something was telling me to look up the hill, and I saw like a giant guy. Wasn't sure if it was Bigfoot or just a feral person, because there has been feral people around my area, and he was just right there climbing up a tree. Wasn't sure if it was a man or it could be a Bigfoot.
I don't know. Here's my thing. When it comes to,
I'm literally
hey, welcome
dead.
back.
You're not my dad.
What's that,
Anyways,
Ace?
when it comes to the supernatural, like Wendigos and Skinwalkers, unless they're after me, the way I see it, not my monkey, not my circus. Leave me the fuck alone. Like I've got some Dragon's Breath rounds to deal with them. I just rather fucking not, because those things are fast as fuck.
Boy.
Sandy, is that
Yeah, we're talking
you?
about supernatural shit. But yeah, that's basically my gist of it. Like I can
Yeah.
deal with shadow people and ghosts and stuff like that. I can deal with that easily. But when it comes to physical stuff that's can outrun Sonic the Hedgehog, I got a bit of an issue there.
Yeah.
Who's somebody needs to change her fucking.
It's either Ace or Sandy's.
Probably say, oh dear God.
What? Yeah,
It's
it's...
tactical, not me.
Oh, Tack is here? Since when did he got here?
A few minutes
Since
ago.
I was literally in tank and you're not.
Oh, I didn't even hear the
Change your
Discord notification of you joining in.
change the battery in your smoke detector.
What smoke detector?
He's playing an audio thing.
Oh, okay.
A soundboard, that's what it's called. It slipped my mind for a second. Of course. Hey, Tack, have you ever had any supernatural encounters before?
Nah, I've only been borderline possessed. Don't remember a fucking hour of my life after visiting a location, so...
Oh. Tell us.
Well, what they told me is my whole fucking demeanor changed the way I walked. I wasn't talking, I just had a menacing smile, and I don't really remember much after that. All I
Oh.
remember is feeling nauseous as fuck. And then
Oh.
realizing I'm in their car.
You better... Hopefully you got exercised after that.
You're funny.
Yeah. I can imagine this Tack possibly playing like dog, like the dog sniffing the microphone sound effect.
And then
Alright, I'm back.
I went down a road
Hey, welcome
called
back.
I went down a road called Tower Hill Road in Lincoln, Rhode Island.
Hmm.
So if you stop at a certain spot, turn off your car, and just have your windows cracked, you'll hear chains in the woods. Well, it went up one step farther. Something smacked the back of the fucking car. Now, there was 4 people in this fucking car. We weren't buckled up or anything. We were just sitting there, because if we heard something, we were going to try and go see it. We got out not even fucking 2 seconds after the car was hit. So everyone's looking back towards the back of the car. Nothing was there.
Man.
Well,
And I've
What were
also
your
gone to
reactions?
get in the fucking car, we're leaving. I've also been to abandoned insane asylums to where we walked to the 3rd floor. We're walking down the hallway trying to close the doors, and none of them were moving because it had about 1.5 inches of moss on the floor.
That's mold,
like-
not moss.
Well, same. No, maybe I don't fucking know. All the windows were broken, so could have been moss. But we walked to the end of the hallway where we climbed up initially up the stairs. And then we just heard a door slam at the far end of the hallway. We looked back, saw one of the doors was shut. Me and my friend at the time looked at each other, didn't say a word, and we both just started running. That was the fastest I fucking ran in a long time at that point. I'm sorry, when there's a solid steel door that just slammed shut, and you couldn't shut it with all your fucking might,
Yeah, it's best
and
to
you heard it
book
over 100 feet away, slam,
It's best to book it.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of there.
yeah,
Like, whatever would be there, like, whatever demon, ghost, or whatever it is, can easily possess you or just kill you.
yeah, most definitely, but considering, abandoned insane asylum that had well over 400 buildings when it was in its prime.
Yep. This would actually make, like, a pretty good podcast for, like, Halloween.
Like,
us
I
talking
even,
about-
this was a insane asylum in Connecticut, mind you. I went to one in Massachusetts, and it didn't even give me the heebie-jeebies. I climbed to the roof of a building.
Hey, Tack.
Huh?
Hey,
What?
hey. You and Ace, you there? Tack.
Yeah, I'm here.
We can hear
You
Yeah.
guys want to see Mary?
What?
You guys want to see Mary?
you. His knife. It's beautiful.
Sure.
I'm on Minecraft. If I pull up the stream on my phone, it'll switch the audio to my phone.
Nice knife. Stab me with it.
No.
Ghost would stab you with something else.
Oh, I see. Prefix. Shut the fuck up. Jesus goddamn Christ.
What? Ghost is pretty good with several different weapons. You know that, right? He already killed me a few times.
Hey, Tack, I got a question.
Answer.
In Void's realm, this big ass Chinese face.
Wasn't me. Was probably prefix.
I
Hey,
can't
I
even
just like how he
make that thing.
Huh?
I can't even make an Asia face.
I just like how immediately he's like, not me.
Yeah, he had already denied ownership of that.
What do you think?
I'm liking it, dude. So far, so good. I mean, I like what you did with the stairs around the edge of the 2nd floor.
Oh,
Alright, I got 3 stacks
Cats on,
of
the room.
Ow! 3 stacks wouldn't be enough. Oh,
You know what,
no,
Sandy?
no, no.
I actually have a crazy idea.
You... Oh wait, Ace, teleport to me because I found a bastion. Not that far away from where I am at.
Write
It's
down
about
the coordinates and save them.